James Kaufman, World News Report today. French hospitals told to prepare for major military engagement. World War III. French hospitals have been advised to prepare for a large-scale war by early next year in a government letter that was leaked to the media. We do have a media report, i.e. video, coming up. There are reports that the French Ministry of Health has informed hospitals to prepare for a major military engagement by March of 2026. Sounds like the French are about to try to start World War III. The letter allegedly states between 10,000 and 50,000 people are to be expected in hospitals each month. The letter also reportedly explains that mass casualties are to be expected not just from its own forces, French forces, but wounded soldiers from across Europe, and that France would be acting as a rear base in this military engagement. It outlines how French hospitals would need to prepare for up to 50,000 beds allocated to wounded civilians and military personnel every month. The Ministry of Health also noted that it is considering the creation of medical centers near ports and airports. She also suggested that everyone should have iodine tablets on hand, and the hospitals should also have those on hand. These people have to be removed from office, which is exactly what is happening around the EU, but obviously not fast enough. They're willing to do anything to maintain power, including taking us all down. Quote, in the current international context, it is necessary to anticipate the modalities of health support in situations of high-intensity conflict, the Ministry of Health letter reportedly notes. The report adds that Health Minister Catherine Vautrin has not denied the authenticity of the letter, claiming that it is part of our preparation. It's part of preparation, like strategic stockpiles, like epidemics, Vautrin stated. She added, quote, hospitals are constantly preparing for epidemics and patient intake. The fact that the country is preparing for crisis and assessing the consequences of what is happening in the world is completely normal. This $3 bill, Macron and his boyfriend needed to be removed from office long ago. We can bet that the voting machines there are much like the voting machines all across the world. Let's listen to what they have to say.
Hospitals across France have reportedly been told to prepare for a potential armed conflict by next year, with the government urging health providers to be ready. According to French media, in a leaked letter sent to health agencies across the country, the government says hospitals should be prepared for a major military engagement as soon as March 2026. It said that between 10,000 and 50,000 men could be expected in French hospitals over a 6-month period, which could include foreign soldiers who are coordinated with NATO and the EU. They are planning medical transit centres to make use of regional facilities and to distribute patients arriving from potential front lines. According to the reports, doctors are also being warned to prepare for shortages. The French health minister hasn't denied the letter and stressed it was a precautionary measure, but that aggression from some actors means the country needs to prepare for the worst. It comes months after the government announced a survival manual which is set to be sent to every household in the country. The 20-page booklet is said to include details of what to do in a variety of emergencies, including nuclear blasts and natural disasters, and contains a survival kit packing list, which includes water, tinned food, paracetamol and a torch.
Obviously, ladies and gentlemen, the EU leaders are losing all control. The globalists are losing all control, and they're going to push us into some sort of global conflict in order to try to maintain their power. We need to physically remove them from office as soon as humanly possible. Period. Now, I will source this letter because it does say 50,000 beds allocated to wounded civilians per month, every month. That's not what she stated in her report, period. All right, lots of love to you guys. Please share this video and do anything necessary to stop these sociopaths. Share, subscribe, and always remember, anything's possible. Bizarro world.